Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you 4 replays in various tanks as I am currently just playing a few matches a week. I'm just playing for fun, no objectives, no trying to 3-mark anything, no trying to go down at any tank lines, just playing on just so that I don't get rusty with my skills and stuff, and if the game ever gets any better I might come back and play a bit more. But there you go. And today we are in my Shaska. I think I've only got like a couple of crew skills on this thing, but it is a very decent tank. We are just trying to. Well, unfortunately, we're just we're in the advance at this point in time. Our team is reluctant to push out much further than the cap area, so we're not going to push too much until we can have some heavy support. There is heavy support coming, but it's a bit slow. But we do manage to take out a light tank, and that's great news. Light tanks are obviously quite OP at the moment, and especially on this kind of open map, they're even more dangerous. So it's good to have a light tank taken out. As you can see, there's quite a few platoons on both teams, so we've got to try to be careful and wary of that. There is artillery as well. That guy keeps pushing up, but just not enough for me to actually hit the guy. So we do have some heavies down that line, so we are going to push up and help a bit more. There are some people going up the 9-0 line, but again, a little bit too late. They've kind of given the advantage over to the enemy. They've probably got into the good positions already. But whatever, we're going to try to we're going to try to do what we can to try to pull this game back, because you never know, the other team might be as terrible as ours is to begin with. Anyway, our team might turn out to be better than I thought. So we're going to support this guy at medium. I don't know why he's out in the open so much. He does take care of that guy. And he's just very lucky not to get shut down, really, to be honest. We managed to damage and track him and get some assisted. Only a tiny bit assisted, but it's enough to add to our overall list of damage. Unfortunately, we just track that guy when it's so low, so it's got good armor. So we are considering like putting in some premium rounds, but we don't because he pulls out side on. We've got this little ridge line here, so we can actually pull back enough to get away from their gun sights. But we do have to be careful of their. We're not playing particularly arty safe here. We're just trying to get him to fire on us and use his guns so we can fire back. But rocking backwards and forwards in this little ridge line here does mean that we could be easy target for the artillery if he chooses to shoot here. But this is the best, really good position at this point in time. So we don't want to waste it, even with the threat of artillery. Luckily, the artillery is raining shots down on the guy in front of me. So we are going to push up, because we're actually doing quite well, all things considered. They've been a bit lackluster in their push. Obviously, they don't know how many guys are over here, for sure. So they obviously didn't push as much as they should have done. And our team, for some reason, has managed to push the 9-0 line, and we're going to manage to get a shot into that motion. Obviously, we do not want to get hit by that thing. Really, it's going to be a bit of a pain if he does shoot us. Gonna try to get him. He actually does hit us, takes off half of our health in one hit, but we punish him for it. One more shot into him, and he will be dead. And then that guy puts him down to under 100 health. Yeah, just above 50 health. And we don't want to get hit by that thing again. Not sure how that missed, to be honest. I'm not sure what happened there. Bit of a shame, but it is what it is. We don't want to get hit by that thing again. We could take another hit from him, but then we really would be on such little health that, you know, it would not be fun. And then luckily, as T30 has missed his shot, but we also missed his shot in return because we panicked, trying to get behind this tank in front of us to cover some fire, and yeah, it worked out well. That worked out very well. So we got a tank down, and this guy comes hurtling over the side. Not much I can do about him. Really quite annoying. Our team is still sitting in the cap area, and you know, not really helping, since we got quite a few guys over here on us. Basically, half the enemy team is on us on this point here. If we had a couple of seconds, we'd been able to kill that light tank, but did not happen that way. So we're just going to finish off that guy. So I'm just looking for some help here. There's one guy left, and my team is still not coming to help me. And I just can't turn my turret in time, and he finishes me off. Very, very annoying. Harry's dodged all those shots as well. Yeah, just not the fun. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm just honestly, guys. That was bound to happen. Tier 8 against the Tier 9 light tanks. It's just bound to happen. Very annoying though. My team. It takes out another one of my team, and this guy's on full health here. Didn't bother to come and help. Just very annoying when your team, and we came first, guys, so that's fine. You know, we got first class. Not really ever many medals, to be fair. Just that high caliber. No, not even high caliber, was it? But yeah, nice score. I do really love this tank. It's very good. Right, second match. We're in the Tier 6 Death Star, basically, guys. If you don't know what this tank is, you don't see it very often. It's the SU-100Y. It's got a massive gun at Tier 6. You know, if you don't want to be hit by this thing, especially when you could be facing Tier 4s, you can almost completely annihilate Tier 5 in one hit. Take off half health, if not a bit more, against Tier 6s. And quite honestly, you can really do a lot of damage against Tier 7s in this thing. It's excellent. But as you can see, it's massive. It's got an absolutely massive reload, and aim time is horrendous as well. I've only got a couple of crew skills on this thing, so that doesn't help. Luckily, there's no artillery either in this game, which could make things very difficult. Bit annoying. This guy sat there, somehow not barely aimed at all. There, we managed to hit the rear end of that guy. I bet he's not happy with that result. That's a 365 damage, huh? And of course, bounce off a absolution. The problem is, when it comes to this tank, pretty much anything can pen it, and you'll be facing things with 2 or 3 second reloads who can absolutely annihilate you. So you do not want to be caught out on your own with a long reload and the wrong aim time on this thing. And like I said, facing tanks that can reload in like 2 or 3 seconds. You do not, yeah, and bounced off that. Very unfortunate bounce that. Very unfortunate. So unfortunately, bounced that shot. Bounce the last shot of the Absolution. But we've got a couple hits in, and we've got up almost 1,000 damage. Now that's 3 hits, guys, and we've just got over 1,000 damage in a tier 6. That's pretty good. And we haven't been spotted yet either. Even with that Citadel sitting right there. And he's taken care of. First kill of the game. Our team is a tank down. Our team on the 1-2 line is absolutely being annihilated, absolutely outnumbered. So what we're going to do here in a second is we're going to go down and push the 9-0 line, try to eliminate all the tanks, enemy tanks on the 9-0 line, 0-9, so we can concentrate on the AB line, because they're going to be pushing across at some point. We don't want to be caught in between the two forces, so we're going to push here and try to eliminate what's remaining of the enemy force on this flank. And our team just not really doing much. The guys have crossed and tried to win the 1-2 line. That's never going to be a winning play, really. So they lost that side. Our heavies are just camping. You know, I'm camping because I am, well, a TD. That's kind of my job, and a glass TD at that. So we're going to try to do what the heavies are supposed to be doing and push this line and finish off these guys so we can concentrate on the AB line. That's the guy I initially hit on the very first hit and eliminated him there. Again, I think I took all his health there, to be fair. And then we take care of that last guy. So this flank should be clear. So we're going to go back and defend the base, because I'm presuming they're going to be coming that way. So I'm telling my guys to come back to defend the base. They've all, you know, once I've pushed, they all pushed. And now for some reason they're keeping on pushing. So I'm trying to get them to come back to defend the base. There's very little chance the enemy team's gone back to defend theirs, because they knew our general positions were nowhere near the city, so that we weren't going to be pushing. I've been spotted by something. That's not good news. We do not want to be spotted. But we spotted in that guy up in return, and we're getting some assisted, so that's good. But we are being targeted by something. We're going to try to get a bit of more of a better angle at this guy, because he's the only guy we can spot up. And there's someone else shooting that our friendly there who's not spotted up. Now he's sat there, he's looking at me. I'm taking time to aim because the exchange will be very much in my favour. But he gets a second shot into me. I'm going to try to support this guy who's down here getting his ass handed to him, because he hasn't spotted anybody up. And someone in that bush. And they've taken care of him, so now they're going to be looking at me. That reload is insane, very annoying. Bounce one shot, luckily, else we would probably be dead right now. And I'm not sure how they're getting angles on me over this crest of this hill, really. Yeah, very, very annoying, but we've got, it's 3-on-3, but I'm not, it's not looking good, because I'm basically a one-shot to most things right now, especially because they're all TDs. We're just backing up. We can't outspot them either, because I lack my crew skills. Probably he's got a good crew and I haven't. So that's a bit unfortunate. So we're going to try to get up around. We've got a heavy that's pushing towards our base. We've got a guy who's just camping behind us. Not very helpful. There's a TD spotted, and it's the AT. Probably should have had premium loaded. And it dips really badly there. I had bad RNG there. It dips and actually tracks him. And that guy's been killed. So we load premium. We aim in. He's going to go unspotted soon, but he's a big thing. Not really sure how that actually missed there. Bad RNG again, I guess. And that guy's on tiny bit of health. We've basically lost this match. Because he's not going to outspot them. I'm not going to outspot them. They basically do have the advantage. One of them's now sitting on the cap, which puts us under pressure to push, which I am not going to do myself. And then I'm being spotted by something. I'm not sure what. I didn't actually see where that shot came from. And then I see it. It's something behind us. I still got the premium loaded. And my heavy's gone towards the base and just been eliminated. So it's pretty much game over. Just aiming in. Hit him. And then because I'm so big, just hits my side there and kills me. Very, very annoying. Close defeat there. We actually come third in a losing game, so that's not bad. Tier 6 got basically 3,000 combined damage, 3 kills, got first class high caliber, 2,000. Look, I basically got almost 2,000 higher than anybody on my team. And yeah, this is actually the third match, guys. Again, we're in the SU 100Y, and again we're on highway. Sorry about that, but that's not really my fault. It's Wargaming has still got the bad map rotation going, so that's very unfortunate. So there you go. We're on highway again. I'm not sure what tiers we're up against in this one, but we're going to push up towards the city just to support, because the flag is its encounter and the flag's in the city. I don't see much. Probably won't see much action on the 1-2 line. So we're going to go up along here. Yes, and we're not top tier because there's a Leo. And there you go, a Leo. We managed to put a massive hit into the Leo. That's a tier 7, a tier higher. And there's a good chunk of his health gone by tier 6. That's very, very nice. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what I was doing there. I was expecting my tank to be reloaded a little bit quicker, and hence the misfire there, and miss the target. But that's fine, got taken care of. Unfortunately, we do have 2 artilleries in the game, and we are a very big and easy target. So we've got to be careful of that. So we're going to sit on this line here. This is our best chance, really. We're going to get another lucky hit there. That was very lucky. But we'll take it. We got first kill. And almost 600 combined damage so far. We don't want to go brawling in the town. So this is why we're sitting here. And again, we take another lucky shot of an unspotted guy. He's very angry about that. Being unspotted and then getting hit for a big chunk of his health. He's not going to be pushing up anytime soon. So that's an extra gun out of the game, really. And the majority of our team have gone into the city. So we've got a very good chance of winning this game. And there's a light tank spotting up those guys on the ridge line. And we got a TD who's on the C line. I'm not sure what he's up to. I'm hoping he's a turreted TD, else he's pretty damn crazy to be going off on his own like that. So we have not got much choice here. We're going to go push it into the city. Not the best idea for a non-turreted TD, but that's where all the shooting is. They're not pushing over the crest of the hill anymore because the light tank's spotting them up and there's 2 artillery. So we're going to try to come up behind these guys. Yeah, again, really not a clever idea, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend this, really. And that guy ducks into cover. I was predicting he was going to turn around and try to shoot me. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to go for things. I managed to hit him. And he doesn't even bother turning to face me. Just going to sit there, apparently. Unfortunately, it gets killed before we put in that next shot. Very unfortunate. We're going to go for this medium we saw just a minute ago. So we're going to call in this crack. Tiny, just about fit in. There's also a Japanese heavy there. Very dangerous tank. Going to go for the smallest shot here. Hoping he was going to back up, to be honest. But he didn't. But we managed to land that shot. That gets his attention. Not great, because we got such a long reload. He could pretty much drop me most of my health, but it takes a while to come around. He still managed to put 2 shots into me. If he had come around straight away, that might have been the death of us, but he didn't. And then we come up behind this Japanese heavy, and he is turning to face me. Not good. I try to get behind these ruins here, these steps, but he does manage to put a shot into me, and we just pull out, try to finish him off, try to beat his reload, because quite honestly, he might actually beat our reload if we're unlucky. He tries to put that building between him and me, didn't quite do it. And then this guy comes shirtling round. I presumed he was actually coming for me because I was one shot. But he gets interrupted. So that's great. And there's just 3 enemies left. I'm not sure if we get any more damage in this game, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. We've had a great game. Couple of kills at least. Over 2,000 damage in a tier 6. That's pretty damn good. So we're gonna I actually I don't get any more damage. I actually presumed that medium must be on the other flank, on the 1-2 line, maybe trying to take out our artillery and then come round that way. And maybe even the artillery had run away, but no, they're over there. I pointlessly just tried to go over there. It's not going to happen. They're both going to be dead before I get there. But again, not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. This TD can have some excellent games. And we came first. 3 kills. 2,600 odd damage. Tiny bit of assisted there. Tiny bit. But yeah, nice. I put a crew boost on, hence why I'm waiting for the to see how much XP I've got on my crew there. We got first class and a high caliber. Came top of the board. Yeah, see you in the next replay, guys. Alright, the last game is in a tier 10. I like to play my tier 10s when I can. And it's the FV405. Yeah. A tank I've hardly played. I got it quite a long time ago. I think I got it just before they kind of nerfed the Hesh on this thing and the high explosives. So I just didn't see too much point in playing it. I don't know. I bought it for the memes, really, because I've watched people one-shot people and things like that. But then when they nerfed that a little bit, I was just like, I don't really like the idea of being in this massive thing with no armor. That goes really, really slowly and turns really slowly. So I've barely used it. This isn't the highest. It's a fun game, but it's not the highest amount of damage, that's for sure. But like I said, it is a fun game. I do get off some crazy shots actually in this one. So just trying to hide behind the heavy armor here. We missed that. waiting for the shot on this guy. Backs up. Unfortunately, backs up just in time for me not to be able to hit him. Would have been really fun to annihilate that guy as well. And then this heavy comes along. I rushed the shot because he could possibly do a lot of damage, and I bounced my first shot. Unfortunately, yeah, so you don't really want to be missing any shots in this thing with a long reload it's got. But I think this is probably one of the only shots we actually miss in the game. This guy's pushed out. He's going to regret that. Our first shot kills someone and does 863 damage, which isn't that high to be honest, but that's all he pretty much had left, I think. So one shot, one kill there, so that's nice. Almost reloaded. We just completely back up, because if anybody's got a chance at shooting us, they will do it, because we're such a soft target. So we just put that out of the way there. Tiny bit of this Compola showing, put the shot in, and do almost 1,000 damage. We've done about 900 damage there, I think. So 2 shots, 2 kills. So that's great. This is the crazy thing about this tank, being able to eliminate people in one hit. Not so much now, obviously, but it can still do it. Waiting for some shots on this guy. Just missed. And now that Super Conqueror is looking directly at me. He really knows I'm an easy target to shoot at. Just seeing if I can get a Cupola shot, to be honest. Dodge a shot there. No, he's aiming at me. He's obviously thinks I'm easy prey. Again, we back up. And again, misses another shot. So he's just wasting his shots now. Shooting at me rather than my allies. I'm just obviously not going to let him get a shot. We were actually 12 on 12 at the moment. We're actually now losing. Trying to get a shot on. They've, since they updated the map, you can't get shots across there. You used to be able to get shots across there. Barely. So it is a little bit annoying. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they just thought it's a bit... Maybe it gave advantage to one team over the other. I don't know. But it seemed pretty equal to me. I don't know. Right, so we're using that VK as our sponge there. There's like 3 tanks around behind there. All trying to go for this guy. He's pushed out a bit too much there. There's a lot of dead tanks around there. Again, Cupola shot. Another very lucky shot. And again, another kill. All our shots so far have killed someone, I believe, apart from that initial bounce that we had. So we're just sticking with the AP. It's working right now. And again, very, very little health on that guy, but again, we've got another kill, so that's great. So we are losing this one quite badly now. And then I say that, and then we pull it back quite a bit. But yeah. And then I realised that actually our base is completely undefended. This light tank is coming up behind us. I turn around. And yeah. Take out most of his health. He does manage to put a shot into me, unfortunately, in return. But as an exchange I'm willing to take. We do have to be careful here. We could definitely lose this game. Like, if they're coming up behind us, there could be more people coming up behind us. Light tanks, like I said, very dangerous tanks. We want to take the care of them if we can, but again, we do not really want to be taking them on our own, because we can be outturned by mediums, let alone a light tank. But this light tank is coming out coming around behind our team and making it very difficult for them. We just finish them off. Yeah, very nice. So we're down to 3 enemy tanks left. So we do have the advantage of numbers now. So we've only got 2 AP rounds left. So we've been firing this gun and being quite effective with our shots, even though we haven't been rolling that high and hitting targets on low health. We have been putting our gun to good use. So we've got 3 enemies left. We're just trying to get into the fight now. We're behind everyone else. And there's still someone fighting on this corner, this heavy. And again, very low health, unfortunately, but there we go. Pop his head off as well. That is great fun. So just unfortunate he was on so little health. Again, we're on our long reload. Again, we've only just got 3,600, which is not great, to be honest. Amount of damage, but it's decent, you know. Can't complain. There's only one guy left. He's pushing out because he does not want to get in between me, and there we go. Just finish him off. Another kill, just over 4,000 damage. So not amazing damage, but just a lot of fun. And we got 7 kills there, guys. 7. We got a first class Devastator Top Gun. Just one away from our Radleys, unfortunately. There you go. And the enemy team, first place guy got over 6,000. GG to him. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.